My first glass music video. I'm actually following this pattern. I was trying to make this tree here, and so I have been using different colors of glass here, green, blue, red, and all that, and I've been kind of breaking it to get this pattern. So I don't have any sort of artistic dexterity. When I try to put these pieces together, I mess up and I have those little Parkinson moments. And matching all of these together is pretty hard. And I decided that I wanted to lay them out first and then put the thin set on, but I run into problem later on. So this is a little trick that I learned from ChatGPT actually, to use the masking tape. As you can see, lay them all down, use the masking tape, and then roll them out. So now I can use the thin set here and then turn the whole thing back. So I'm just showing the part where I have already laid all these pieces here. As you can see, all the tree branches and stuff like that. And I just rolled the masking tape here. And I'm going to use a thin set and then roll it over. So as you can see, sometimes pieces fall off, but that's fine. You can just put these pieces back together. So I'm gonna stop the video, do the thin set, and then move on. Make life simple. I just bought this simple thin set from Home Depot. It's called thin set mortar, and it's ready to go. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to worry about mixing with water or any of that stuff. And once you put the lid on, it stays fresh. And to apply the thin set, I have bought these things. I don't remember if I bought them on Amazon or Temu or something. I bought all of these what I call spatulas for like $10 or something, and they're great for putting the thin set on. You can see I'm just using this to apply the thin set. As you can see, I put the thin set on, and I'm using this small spatula to straighten things, make sure everywhere has the same amount of thickness. I'm covering all the corners and making this as smooth as I can. You just be very patient, and nobody's hand is less stable and steady than mine. Like I said, I did have a lot of what I joke about Parkinson moment, where even when I want to put a cup inside the microwave, sometimes I just hit the door on the microwave. So this art exercise has built my confidence in having a sturdy hand. Okay, so now this should be good. It's the level of thickness that I want, and it's time to turn this around. And I even have this little piece here that is very stubborn and always turns, so I just kind of put this with my hand here and slowly turn this over. Actually, not so slowly. So here, and I just make sure I don't have any unevenness. It looks like there's something that's sticking out here, and I kind of turn this around and look and see what's going on here, and I fix it. That's it. Okay, so now it's the reveal time. Trying to see if I can do this with one hand while I'm taking the video. Looks like everything is in place. Nothing is coming off with the masking tape, so it's a good idea to use the masking tape from last time, so it was less adhesive. Last time I pulled, some loose pieces were coming off, but this time it looks like everything is intact. Okay, so we have a couple. Okay, that was one, and there's one over here, but in general it's pretty good. So time to basically do some of the repairs next round. So we're gonna do a little bit of gentle repair here, just like the dentist is moving the germs from between your teeth. Same exact concept here. Cleaning all this and then putting, this is just the piece that just fell off, so I know exactly what to put there. That's it. And the next thing after this would be grouting. So far so good. So final part, just putting the pieces. This is all of the little pieces that were missing here. Just using a little bit of like a tool to apply the thin set here. So this is nothing major, just using gloves so that the thin set doesn't affect your skin. And that's it. It's just one piece here with thin set on and another piece holding my hand. And I'm just gonna put it in and then clean up. I'm holding my phone in one hand, so I can't do it, but I'll just put this in place and clean up. Same thing with the other piece here that is going here. That's it. So I plugged this hole with this little red piece. I plugged this hole with this narrow green piece, this blue, this yellow, and this one. So I think this is good for my skill level, given that this is my second mosaic base. So now I'm gonna try to figure out how to basically grout and fill out these holes, like places like this and all that. The goal is at some point to have a surface that can be used in the kitchen, or like a coaster, or you know, a table, outdoor table, and things like that. So the part of putting all of it together is really fun, but if you try to match everything perfectly, it's really hard and kind of takes away some of that fun. So if you learn how to basically plug all the empty spaces with some sort of epoxy or grout or something, that would make life a lot easier. So that's something I need to do next. So this is hopefully the final part of this project. I used a grout, basically this guy here. I bought it at Hobby Lobby. It's an indoor-outdoor powder grout. It does have some sand in it, but it is actually recommended for, you know, beginner projects like mine. So I just mix the grout with water, the powder with water, and apply it with some rag. And you know, you're supposed to use gloves and mask, and you know, supposed to let it sit for 10-15 minutes and then wipe it out. Okay, so I just wiped all the grout off, And there was a little piece here that I was shoving in and it was causing a lot of problems. I guess the lesson is don't worry too much about the small cracks that you need to fill up. Grout, fill that out nicely. I made a mess here. I was wiping off the grout. I kicked off 2 pieces. So I have to figure out how to fix that. But for now, this looks a lot better compared to the ungrouted version. I just need to be gentle, wiping out the rest of the grout. Maybe I'll wait a few more minutes